Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're digging into the legendary AC-130 gunship.
So, how do you actually turn a simple cargo plane into a flying battleship?
Well, it starts with a pretty wild idea. Take a giant army howitzer and stick it sideways. See, the AC-130 actually begins its life as an MC-130, Special Operations Transport Plane. And over the years, its arsenal has gotten some absolutely massive upgrades.
And get this, even with all those weapons, it can still haul 42,000 pounds.
Okay, let's step inside. First up, the cockpit. And it's probably not what you're expecting.
This isn't some old-school relic. It's fully modernized with digital screens and fly-by-wire controls.
But the real action, that's just behind the pilots, in what's basically the command center.
This is where the combat and weapon systems officers manage all the sensors and weapons.
Now for the main event, that huge 105mm howitzer. It's literally borrowed from the Army.
And it's paired with a 30mm Bushmaster cannon. Yep, straight off a Bradley fighting vehicle.
The newer versions also have wing-mounted weapons, like Hellfire missiles and glide bombs.
So, to actually aim these side-firing guns, the pilot has to fly in a really unique way.
It's called a pylon turn. The plane just circles, keeping the guns locked on a target.
And firing that big gun is like a perfectly choreographed dance that involves the entire crew.
The WSO uses two controllers, almost like a video game. One hand aims, the other fires.
The range here is insane. The howitzer can hit stuff from over 7 miles away.
But don't be fooled. This flying fortress isn't invincible. It has a huge weakness.
At its heart, it's still a big, slow cargo plane, which makes it an easy target.
So you have to ask, how does this thing even survive on a modern battlefield?
Well, it can use its own powerful weapons for defense, hitting threats on the ground.
But its most iconic defense is just this: a massive deployment of flares to full missiles.
Which leaves you wondering, in an age of stealth jets, what's the future for this beast?